Sofia and the Ocean's Trust. In the coastal village of Marisol, life flowed with the rhythm of the vast blue ocean. Its waves whispered secrets to fishermen who set sail in boats painted with swirling fish and coral patterns. The salty breeze carried the scent of seaweed and the distant call of gulls. Among the villagers was little Sofia, who wore the ocean's treasures in her hair. Tiny spiral shells and shimmering blue beads woven into her braids. Her dress was stitched with starfish and wave patterns, and her sandals were adorned with polished driftwood. Sofia loved listening to fishermen's songs about the ocean's generosity, songs that rose and fell like the tide. Children raced barefoot along the shore, chasing the playful tide and collecting sea glass and shells. One evening, as the sun dipped low, Sofia sat by a driftwood fire with Grandpa Arsenio. Grandpa Arsenio was a wise man. Around his neck hung a necklace of ancient shells, each a memory, each a lesson from the ocean. His voice was steady like the tide. "Grandpa, why do fishermen always sing about the sea?" Sofia asked, eyes wide. "The sea gives us fish, the rain gives us water. Everything in nature shares," he said. "That's how we all live, in harmony with waves and wind. But what if the sea gets tired of giving?" Sofia wondered, touching a tiny conch in her hair. "The sea never tires," Grandpa chuckled softly. "It trusts what it gives will return one way or another. The ocean's trust runs as deep as its waters." But one year the sky stayed silent. Rain never came. Wells dried, fields cracked, and the village grew quieter. One morning Sofia saw her friend Luis by the empty riverbank, holding broken shells. "Luis, what's wrong?" she asked. "The river's almost gone." "Papa says fish are leaving because there's not enough fresh water." Luis sighed. Sofia frowned, looking where river met sea. "But the ocean is so big. Can't it help?" Luis shook his head. "Papa says fish near our shores need the river's nutrients to live." The fishermen struggled. Estuaries where river and sea mingled grew still. Fish that relied on both fresh and salt water dwindled. Nets came up empty. Fishermen stared at the endless blue, wondering if the ocean felt their sadness. That evening, Sofia watched moonlight shimmer on restless waves. She ran to Grandpa Arsenio, voice trembling. "Grandpa, why does the ocean seem restless if the rain doesn't help the rivers?" He gazed at the horizon, shell necklace glinting. "But if rain doesn't come, rivers dry, land cracks, and even coastal waters grow quieter with fewer fish. Everything in nature works by giving and receiving. That's how the world stays alive, like the tide that always returns." Nearby, Mateo the merchant unloaded boats painted with dolphins and kelp. He carried sacks of grain and baskets of dried fish. Sofia noticed some villagers had plenty, others barely enough. "Senor Mateo, why do some have so much while others have so little?" Sofia asked quietly. Mateo looked down. "I've been saving for my family." Sofia touched the shell in her hair. "The ocean shares every day. If we don't share with each other, how can kindness return?" Mateo hesitated, then called out, "Friends, come. Let's share what we have. We're all in this together, like the creatures of the reef." Fishermen offered extra catch. Farmers shared grains. Neighbors helped one another, just as ocean creatures share the coral reefs. Then, as if the ocean sent a message, dark clouds rolled in. Winds carried salty whispers. Soon rain poured down, drenching the land, filling wells, restoring rivers. Estuaries sparkled. Fish returned, darting between reeds and waves. Sofia danced in the rain, laughing with Luis, her shell anklet chiming like the sea's song. "See, Luis, the rain came back. Rivers will flow and fish will return." Luis grinned. Maybe the ocean missed the rivers as much as we did. Boats danced on waves, fishermen rejoiced, and the village thrived once more. Moral: just like the ocean, life flourishes when we share. Giving brings abundance, just as rain must return to nourish the earth. Thirukural. This story is inspired by this Thirukural. Even the vast ocean loses its beauty if the rain fails to return, just as those who rise in life must give back to society. Did you learn something new today about how rain and nature work together? Would you like to hear more magical stories from Thirukural? Stay curious, kids. There are so many beautiful Thirukurals waiting to tell you their secrets. Don't forget to watch more Thirukural stories and learn the wisdom hidden in them. Thanks for watching. Bye.